put your big chunks of fennel and onion at the base of your warm serving dish. Man, this smells good. Amazing, delicious. Not only do I talk to my food, occasionally, apparently, I sing to my food. I've been doing this for 15 years, and I sometimes forget that y'all are even in the room. I just start talking to the food like I do at home. It's very odd. Okay, so now we have all these little drippings down at the bottom of the pan, right? So we want to get those up from the bottom of the pan, and then we want it to gloss up and come together as a sauce. So I'm going to use dry vermouth instead of dry white wine. A lot of people have this in their home bar so they can make martinis at cocktail parties and so on. But this is actually fortified wine, and it's got a delicious flavor to it. And I usually use it with seafood dishes because it takes the smell of the seafood out of the house. But I love it with this dish as well. My mom really likes the flavor of the dry vermouth, but they're interchangeable. You can deglaze the pan with some dry white wine as well. No big deal. So I've got this over medium-high heat, the roasting pan itself, right over the burners. And you just start lifting up any little bits and drippings from the bottom of the pan. Now, you don't have to spend a lot of money on a bottle of wine. Vermouth is something you probably already have in the bar, but if you're gonna buy wine and you don't drink a lot of it with dinner, you still want a wine of good quality, one that you would really enjoy out of a glass because you're concentrating the flavor. I'm gonna let that simmer up a bit, and then I'm gonna take the lemon that we zested to make our rub for the chicken, and you're gonna put that into your little citrus squisher and juice it down into the pan. I'm gonna do the juice of 2 lemons, and I did probably about a cup of the vermouth. Now, if the lemons feel like they're not gonna give you a ton of juice, pop them into the microwave on high for 10 seconds, and that'll get whatever juice they do have flowing. Yeah, it's a good tip. And if you don't have one of these little lemon squisher things, no big deal. Squeeze the lemon with your bare hand, but you squeeze it cut side up so that the seeds stay with the lemon and don't fall down into your sauce. You only found that mildly interesting. There we go. So now we've got a lovely citrus flavor for brightness. We have the vermouth reducing down. You need to gloss the sauce. You need to have it have the ability to hang out on your tongue a little longer. So we'll add a few tablespoons of butter and let this beautiful sauce come together. I'll meet you right back here in a couple and we'll serve it up. Now we're going to take our pan drippings that we supplemented with some dry vermouth, lemon juice, and butter. Oh, God, does that smell delicious. And you drizzle a little of that over the top. Now, maybe you're saying, but Rach, why don't you just pour all of it over the top? Well, here's my answer. A nice hot loaf of ciabatta. You take the rest of that juice. In my family, we never eat dessert because the wet bread is dessert, and you mop up all the rest of that pan juice. Huh? And you shove that down in there around the chicken. I know! Come on. And then you had your little fennel fronds. We saved a few of those just to garnish with and put a little green on top of it. How pretty is that chicken dinner for the kids?